So this was Jaina's home. Pretty nice place to live. Certainly looks that way on the outside. Let's see. Huh. Lord Admiral's Rest. Just a reminder, Catherine obviously does not know what we know in regards to what happened in Warcraft 3. I mean, heck, I think some other characters like Greymane may not fully know. I don't remember, but yeah.
Hail, champion.
So, look, yes, I'm continuing to spit on him every time I see him. I still hate Greymane. However, in this scene, well, I'll give Gen some credit in this scene, and you'll see why, and then I'll elaborate a bit more on it. The people of Kul Tiras are united, but their leading house is not, and the alliance is without one of our most powerful leaders. It is my hope that this rift can be healed as well. Give Gen a moment to speak with Catherine.
My people.
I don't know what to do, Dalen. I don't know what to believe in, who to trust. Priscilla, the greatest friend of my heart, has stabbed me in it. I've nothing. No one left.
You have Jaina.
Jaina betrayed the kingdom.
Jaina did nothing but follow her heart. And she suffered for that. She's suffering even more now, isn't she?
I see her in my dreams. Again. She's burning.
Catherine, she's calling out to you. You must go to her.
It's too late for that.
If you can hear her, then it's not too late. I would give anything to hold my boy again. You've been given one more chance. Take it. Bring her home.
Okay. So, for all of the stuff that Greymane has done that has really angered me, just the stuff he did in Stormheim alone is a huge reason why I can't stand him. Not to mention the way he acted in this in the Battle of Dazar Lore raid, which I may show you guys on this character as well. But it makes so much sense that he would be the one to talk to her about, don't let this opportunity to get your child back pass you by. And I've always said that I do sympathize with Greymane to a degree. I mean, I've made my Worgens. I played the Worgen starter zone. I saw what happened with his son. And it's perfectly understandable why he has a complete burning hatred and rage towards Sylvanas. And he also does that towards the Forsaken and even the rest of the Horde, but especially Sylvanas. But he is a father who lost his son way too soon. And it makes so much sense that he would reach out to Catherine and say, I lost my child, and I would give anything to hold him again. You have a chance to get your daughter back. Don't let this pass by. This from this point onward for this final quest line in the Kul Tiras main storyline here, but other than the stuff that happens later on in the war campaign, this stuff with Catherine and Jaina, it gets me. This stuff gets me. And I want to talk about Jaina for a moment. Because you probably have noticed we haven't seen Jaina since we got here. And Catherine's alluding that she is actually like seeing or feeling her as if she's like in pain and torment. Now, we all know how powerful Jaina is, okay? Jaina is one of the most powerful mages in this setting. She is very strong. So you may be going, well, she could just get out wherever she is easily. Why is she why is she just letting that happen? Because this is speaking to what is going on internally with Jaina. We used to joke a lot about, Jaina's a dreadlord and all that, but as this whole thing, for some of the crap when it comes to that we give this expansion when it comes to its writing, there are certain things they do well. Jaina is one of those things they do well with her writing in this portion here, because it really speaks to the things going on inside Jaina. She's willingly allowing herself to be imprisoned and basically tormented and tortured because she feels that she deserves it. The amount of guilt that this woman is shouldering on her is overwhelming, and we're going to see that more as we continue this quest line, especially when we get towards the end and we find her. So I'm just man. So I still don't like Greymane, but I do give him credit for that scene, because that when he is speaking as, that the man who was a father who lost his son because of Sylvanas, that I can sympathize with. The warmonger, not so much. But a moment like that is where I can see that there is some good things about Greymane, and I mean, if they go for some kind of redemption with him, I might be okay with that, but let's just say after a lot of the things that he's done in the past, he's going to have to work at it. I know some people love Greymane, and I can understand and not blame them, but there are some things, especially when you play on Horde and you see some of the things he's done, but even when, I played and did Stormheim on this Alliance character, and I saw the Stormheim stuff with him, he was basically worse than Garrosh in that zone. I mean, yeah. So it's a mixed bag. I'm glad to see a good moment from Greymane, some good stuff from him in that scene, but let's just say he still he still earns my spits.
I will hear you.
Actually, before I talk to her, I want to read this. In memoriam, Admiral Dalen Proudmoore, noble leader, beloved husband and father, taken too soon, sea to sea, ashes to ashes, tide to tide. Tandred. Captain Tandred Proudmoore, fearless explorer, sailor of uncharted waters, youngest son of Dalen and Catherine, brother of Derek and Jaina, taken by the sea in a mighty storm. Keep that in mind as we continue the rest of this quest line. Remember this right here, okay? Also remember that other little dialogue in there. In fact, here's the other one. Derek Proudmoore. Captain Derek Proudmoore, proud captain in the 3rd Fleet, eldest son of Dalen and Catherine, brother of Tandred and Jaina, a gallant warrior slain in combat during the Second War. Yeah, he was killed in Warcraft 2. Remember that as well. I'm just saying remember all this for later on. It does come up later on.
I have no time for idle chatter.
Priscilla, Lady Ashvane, convinced me to exile my daughter. Now I see that she acted in her own self-interest, and I do not know if my daughter still lives. I let grief cloud my judgment, and Jaina may have already paid the ultimate price for my mistake. Yet I hold out hope that she lives. I do not know where Jaina was taken after Ashvane's people took her from the keep. The records in their offices here in Borealis will surely tell you where they took her. You helped my people when I thought I did not need it. I ask for your help again, now. Save my daughter's life.
Return to me as soon as you discover where Jaina was taken.
This hero is one of the finest champions of the Alliance, Catherine. If anyone will be able to recover Jaina, it will be them.
I hope you are right, Gen.
Thanks, Gen. At least someone here knows how good I am. Everyone else has been like, yeah, you might be alright, or I don't know what the fuss is about with you. Those roughnecks calling me a house cat. I'm like, are you serious? Alright. Excuse me. I need some documents. Wait, what? Oh, there they are. That guy didn't even stop me. He was just like, yeah, whatever.
I belong here.
Hey, you don't belong here. Yeah, whatever. Seriously, look at me. Do I look like someone you want to mess with? That's right. Cower in fear of me. If I was doing this on the DPS spec and I did the transform, you know, like I wouldn't be able to. I would love to do the Illidan thing of behold the power of the demon within. What? It's always been one of those lines I just love. That's one of the reasons I love Illidan's voice actor, especially the fact that he voices War in Darksiders. I was like, dude, that guy's awesome. Look at this guy. He doesn't care. Well, whatever. I'm not getting paid to take on no demon hunters. I love that. That guy was just laying there like, yeah, whatever. I don't get paid enough for this. Ms. Proudmore. Oh, I'm sorry. Lord Admiral Proudmore.
I will hear you.
I found this clue in Ashvane's offices.
Ask no favors. Time is running out. And all we have to go on is a contract that Priscilla made with some brigands out of Freehold. She hired pirates to execute my daughter again. Pirates! The scum of the sea!
Think about this, Catherine. It may actually be good news.
How can you possibly believe that?
The contract was to move Jaina somewhere, not to kill her outright. Perhaps they have yet to arrive at their destination, Catherine. You may not be too late.
You may be right, Gen. But even if that's true, we are left with scant clues to work from.
If the pirates sailed out of Freehold, we may find more information there. And I think I know someone who can help us.
I have no time for idle chatter.
We have little to go on, but I must believe that she still lives.
All I do for Gilneas.
I've spent a lot of time as a guest of the Harbour Master, and I've come to understand a few things about Flynn Fairwind. If anyone can quickly help you to sort out any clues in Freehold, it will be him. Flynn's been doing work for Cyrus and can be found in the Harbour Master's office. Show him the contract and recruit him to our cause. Hurry!
Never let your guard down.
You know, I don't want to dislike Greymane, but sometimes he just makes it easy. There are times where I actually want, where he actually shows signs where I could really like him, but then there are times he just irritates me. And it's a shame because I like the Worgen. I mean, I have, one of the first characters I ever made in this game was a Worgen. In fact, I'll be honest with you guys, you know what's one of the very first things that appealed to me about playing this game? When I found out I could play as a werewolf. Though, then I found out they were called Worgen, but I was like, oh, I can play a werewolf? That's cool! Because I love werewolves, because I've always loved werewolves. Oh my gosh, look at the size of this chest. The Grand Challenger's Bounty! What in the world? I didn't think that was for me. When did that become available for me? What? How much as I just got 6,000 artifact power. What in the world? Oh, this must have been the leftover chest from when we did the mythic runs. A mythic keystone. Mythic level 2. The Mother Load! Well, I'll have to see whether or not I can go ahead and use that. A Focus Life Anima. Combine 15 Focus Life Anima to create the Fetish of the Hidden Labyrinths, which can be used to infuse your Heart of Azeroth with an Anima of Life and Death. Itself, item created is based on your current loot specialization. Okay, I'll store that away. So it's a 410 ring. Yeah. Boop. There we go. Okay. Huh. That's funny when it says, hey, that's actually better for your, your spec than the other one. Probably because, let's see, this one has stamina, haste, and versatility. Critical strike and haste. Ah, that's why. But then again, haste and mastery. Yeah, no, I'm ignoring that. However, I do have a couple more powers now. Your spells and abilities have a chance to grant you mastery. Demon Spikes increase your armor. I-Beam deals an additional 1300 damage, consuming a fragment, reduces the cooldown. Nah, I'm going to go with this. Extra armor, that's going to be much better to help out with tanking. What about this one? Your damaging spells and abilities have a chance to fling a dagger at your target, causing... When I-Beam finishes fully channeling, your haste is increased by 887 for 12 seconds. Wow! Ah, this one, yeah. There we go. All these are definitely going to help out with tanking. Oof, I was not expecting that. I was like, I can click on this? I had no idea that was here. Well, it's good to know that apparently that carries over even past the reset day. Anyways, let's talk to Flynn, shall we? I'm sorry, I just got so distracted by all that loot.
I'm all ears.
That I didn't know was waiting here for me. Lady Catherine has asked me to look for her daughter. This is the only clue that I have so far.
Don't look back.
Lady Catherine has you looking for her daughter, eh? Well, let's see what this contract has to say about where she went. Maybe there's something in the fine print. Contract for services is hereby made by Ashvane, etc. Ugh, who writes this stuff? Description of services. The carrier will supply to the client, blah, 10 pages of security measures. 20 pages of liability conditions. More definitions, more terms of service. Legal mumbo-jumbo that would never hold up in court unless the judge were crooked. Come on. Where are you shipping Jaina off to? Guess they didn't dare reveal her destination, even in this mess of legalese and double talk. But I bet I know where they stashed that information. What's the word?
I'd hoped that maybe Lady Jaina's location was in the fine print, but no such luck. I can confirm that Ashvane was doing business with the Iron Tide, so we're off to Freehold again. Joy. A hat and some smooth talking won't get us into Freehold this time, so I'm thinking explosives, and I'm thinking that we steal them from Ashvane. Fair's fair, right? She takes something from Lady Catherine, so we take some Azerite-empowered grenades from Ashvane. Okay, so it's not really the same, but you get where I'm going with this. Head over to Ashvane's foundry, grab the biggest Azerite grenades that you can get your hands on, and while you do that, I'm gonna go get us some air support.
You grab some grenades. I'm going to see a cadet about a bird. When you're done, we'll meet up in Freehold.
Ah, looks like my guild is doing a run of Nyalotha. I was like, what? I saw all those achievements popped up. Well, best of luck to them. I certainly am eager to do that, but it's going to be a while. I mean, normal and heroic is up, but I'm going to obviously be waiting for... Oh, hey, Pike. Good to see you. I'm obviously going to be waiting for LFR because I doubt there's any way my characters would be good enough to do normal or heroic. And don't even bring up mythic. that is not going to happen like until Shadowlands.
I have many.
As long as the whole
You like?
you can go back and do stuff thing works. Now what is this?
Many farewells.
Oh, this is that contract he was reading. Alright, let's see. Pride of Kul Tiras. Alright, so I've got a bit of flying to do. Stop pointing down! Just taking another opportunity to show you how beautiful Kul Tiras and Borealis are. So now that I have done all 3 zones, I can definitely say that Drusvar was definitely my favorite of the 3 zones. Drusvar was awesome. Tirisgard Sound had some good stuff. The stuff up here and at Normington Estate was pretty good. The stuff down here was also pretty good as well. Storm Song, a bit of a mixed bag. What is this? Ruin has come. How did I miss that? Unless that's for something later. Huh. Is there anything else I missed over here? No. I'm gonna have to go check out what that is over there in Storm Song. In the meantime... Oh, I flew past where I was supposed to go. Oops. Hello?
I'm out of range.
Ashbane will prevail.
I need a target.
15 of 100. There's one more. Now, how much do these crates contain?
I need to get closer.
Ooh. That had like, what, 10? Alright, definitely look for these boxes.
I can't attack that. It's too far away.
Another treasure.
You should have never come here.
I don't know, I was kind of meant to come here. What you should never have done is cross blades with a demon hunter! That's right, cower in fear before me.
I can't attack that target.
Apparently it's above. I know where it is. Right there. There's another box.
I need to get closer.
Another box right here. Definitely the fastest way to do this is look for the boxes. There's another one right there.
I'm out of range.
There's another one.
Ashbane will prevail.
You are clearly not up to date on current events. Alright, let's head down to Freehold and meet up with Flynn. There are times I do like just flying through and just listening to the music that plays. Warcraft has always had just awesome music. Their music department just always knocks it out of the park.
What's your story?
Nicely done. These are going to make quite an impact, if you'll forgive the pun. You got our ammo, and I got our air support. He gestures to Talia and Galeheart with a grin. Of course he does. You see where I'm going with this? I've been known to be a betting man, and I'd place good odds on the information that we need being in Harlan Sweet's strongbox. This would be far too valuable to put anywhere else. I bet they haven't even moved the chest. The problem is the security features. See, the chest is locked by 3 keys, and he gave each one to a different lieutenant. We'll need to get those, but between your skills, my finesse, and Talia's air support, this will be easy.
Be careful. I'll be waiting for your signal.
Alright, let's...
Luna is a bit sharp, shall we say?
Can't attack that.
There's the treasure.
This guy. Not sure what's worse, his excessive use of hair product or his amateur poetry. But make no mistake, Reed's a lover and a fighter.
I don't have a target.
But I'm too pretty to die. Ah. Beckett Salty Dog Ogdens. Chest right there.
Beckett's something of a legend in his own mind. What's the word?
Nicely done. See? I knew that those Iron Tide wouldn't be a problem for you. Okay, so we have the keys, and now we just need to make a run for the chest. You've got the keys, and Talia's still watching our back, so let's head up to Sweet's, office and liberate the documents in that strongbox. Come on, it's across the bridge with the rest of his treasure. I know, I already did this.
Paid.
It's like, dude, I already did the dungeon for you. Just in case, yeah, let's just go ahead and, I still have this Azurite airstrike. Woof. The damage from that.
I can't attack that target.
There's the strongbox.
It's too far away.
Oi! I'm sorry, did he just drop a bunch of treasure on the ground? Auditor, I'm in the red. That's funny.
Here we are. Harlan's Sweet Strongbox. Well played, Harlan. Well played.
So, what do we do now?
Blood or gold, everything has a cost.
Harlan increases security by adding another lock to his strongbox. Yep, nothing to do right now but steal the chest. I assume that you do have a plan for getting out of here with that, right?
See you around. I assure you, my plan is brilliant. We just need to grab the chest and make a dramatic escape. And by that I mean jump off the cliff to safety. Come on! Talia, we could use a pickup here.
Flynn? Are you sure you want to be doing that?
I ever get to be the one actually riding the griffin?
Hang on! They're firing at us!
Hanging on is all I can do at the moment.
I'll fly low and try to lose them. Down, Galeheart!
Not too low, not too low!
We're flying so low I aggroed those bears.
Shake harder! Wait, not too hard!
There are a few grenades left, champion. Let them have it!
Hey! Careful where you're throwing those things!
Ah!
Bridgeport is just ahead. We'll land there.
Okay.
Ahoy!
I'm certain the information that we need is in this chest, but given the added security, my backup plan of having Talia bust this thing open isn't gonna work. Who knows what other security is set up on this chest? We need to get that final key. Wait a second. I know the type of key that our fourth lock needs. This is the same sort of lock that the Ashvane Company uses. Resists lockpicks like nothing else, but they have a standard skeleton key. There was a set hanging on the wall in the Tol Dagor armory, given the state that we left it in. It'd be easy to grab it. Talia and I will take the chest back to the Harbor Master's office for safekeeping. You go into Tol Dagor and get that last key. This is why I held off on doing the Tol Dagor dungeon, because I knew this second quest was coming up, so that way we can do 2 quests at once in the same dungeon. So,
Right. While our friend pays a visit to Tol Dagor, we should get this chest to Boralis. Make room, Talia. I'm riding your griffin on an actual seat this time.
We'll head back to the city. But first, Galeheart needs a bit of rest. I don't want to run my sweet girl ragged. She's had to carry a heavy load today.
Fine, fine. We'll pick up some fish for the Wonderbird and give her a breather before we head back. Hang on. You just make a crack about my weight. I was carrying a very important chest, you know.
Well, you could have ditched that ratty old coat of yours, Flynn.
Blasphemy.
I like Flynn. If it hasn't been made clear. Let's see. Increases your mastery and leech. Nice. Your damaging abilities have a chance to grant critical strike rating for 5 seconds. This effect stacks up to 5 times. When dealt damage greater than 10% of your maximum health, gain 143 armor and cause melee attackers to suffer damage. Last 12 seconds. I like all 3 of these. I can either get more leech, I can either get more critical strike, which plays right into this, or I can make it where if I get hit really hard, I get armor and deal damage. Wow, this is a tough choice. I'm up to 391 now. Because, of course, the more this gets higher. I'm going to go with that. Which, by the way, I can either get that or this. Which means I'd have 2 abilities that if I get, hit for more than 10% maximum health, I get that. Which is nice. But it had to get up to 39. What about the other? Nope, not yet. Need to be at 36, so the next level will get me the next ability there. So, alright. So, looks like we're going to be heading to Tol Dagor when we return. Stay tuned.